Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to another episode of the Hot Girl Guide podcast. I'm your host, Rebecca Short, and today we are going to get into it. If you listened to yesterday's episode, you will know about me folding my underwear now. If you're not aware, number one, I figured out there is a very big power to folding your underwear. But number two, I'm doing a podcast episode every day for 7 days to reignite my creativity with this podcast because I have been wanting to be a podcast girly. This podcast is almost 2 years old, I think. I actually don't know. Who keeps track of those things? Not me. Either way. And I have been wanting to bring it back consistently every single week for about 3 or 4 months now, but I always found an excuse. So I told myself, Rebecca, you're not going to have excuses anymore. We're going to do a 7-day podcast extravaganza where you do an episode every single day for a week to get those creative juices flowing. Obviously, there is more than 3 episodes of this podcast available, but we're just on day 3 of the 7-day thing. Okay? Day 3, hello, happy Saturday. I just kind of want to tell you about my day because I have had such a good Saturday. Oh my God, we just need to get into it. Also, I folded my underwear before I started recording today. So I had laundry. Remember, I was telling you in the last episode about all the laundry that built up when I cleaned out this room. All of my laundry and my underwear were clean and they were on a pile on my bed where they usually go before they move to the floor, and then they move to the chair, and then back to the bed, and then onto my body, and it's kind of like a circle like that. They never make it in to an underwear drawer usually, but today they're over there in the underwear drawer all organized and everything. And honestly, I am feeling the effects of folding my underwear. Also, I think this momentum I'm creating in my life is kind of making good things happen, and I'm going to tell you about that. So basically, me and my mom wanted to do a spa day for a while. We had vouchers that we got off my granddad. He always stays in this hotel when he comes to town because he's not from Kerry, and he always stays in this hotel that him and my grandmother used to go to since like the 1950s or 60s, like way back. They used to always go to this hotel. So now he stays there because it reminds him of her, and it's just a beautiful, stunning story. So anytime he comes down for Christmas or birthdays, he gets me a voucher for the hotel, and you can use the voucher for the restaurant, for the bar, for the spa or the spa. I call it a spa, but I know it's a spa day, but I say spa day. I don't know, that's just how I pronounce it. Me and my mom had been meaning to do this spa day, and obviously I'm planning on moving away soon-ish to Australia. Again, not for today's episode. We will be doing a full update moving to Australia series, maybe on the podcast. I don't know, let me know if that's something you're interested in. So I ring the place up during the week, and they literally tell me they have no availability at the weekend for 2 people for 2 90-minute treatments until May. It is March. They had no availability until May. And she was like, you can go on the cancellation list. This was on Thursday. This is the day that I folded my underwear. I'm just saying, folding the underwear loops in. So on Thursday this happened. She's like, you can go on the cancellation. Friday morning, ring, phone call. Hello, they had a cancellation. Saturday morning, 10:45 a.m. So what was I doing all day today? Well, not all day, but for a few hours. How did I start my Saturday? At the spa. I had a seaweed body wrap. Will I tell you in detail what she did? Because, oh my God, when I was in the spa, I was like, I need to prioritize this more. I need to be the type of girly that goes on spa days once a month because, number one, it is so nice for you to take time for yourself and do like a massage, a body wrap. Your skin feels good, it's moisturized, and I'm a self-care girly. I exfoliate my skin, I dry body brush, I moisturize, I use all the oils, all the creams, all the bits. but my skin never feels like it feels today. Oh my God. So basically I go in, she covers my body in this oil, then she covers my body in this sugar scrub, scrubs me down. Like, this scrub was gritty. It was a gritty scrub. At points it was kind of painful, but in a good way. It was like a good pain. You know yourself, you're more sensitive when you're on your period. So I had this scrub, then I get into the shower, she goes out of the room, I get into this piping hot, like, rain water shower. I go back into the bed, she wraps me in this seaweed, like literal seaweed, and then she proceeds to give me a mini facial. She also did the most amazing scalp massage. And I'm going to go on a bit of a tangent here, but this is my undiagnosed ADHD talking. Basically, in Brazil and in Portuguese, like in Brazilian Portuguese, I don't know about regular Portuguese, but I know about Brazilian Portuguese because they're two different forms of the language. There is this word called cafune, and it's basically like, Joe, when you play with someone's hair and you massage their head and you like rub their hair and you play with someone's hair, they have a word for it in Brazilian Portuguese and it's called cafune. And it was like she was doing cafune to my hair for the whole time. Did it make me think about my ex? Slightly, but we're not going to go there. We're not going to talk. Do you know what? I'm done giving any exes airtime. I've made that decision for myself in 2023. But I think this is a good story. Like, we're not talking shit about anyone. It just, cafune, oh my God, she did that, I swear, for about half an hour. She was like massaging my scalp and giving me a head massage, shoulder massage. She put this like moisturizing mask in my hair, and I was lying down getting this amazing treatment done, and I was thinking about the rest of my day. Like, slightly I was trying to meditate and manifest a lot during the whole experience because it was amazing. Listen, the last 2 podcasts I recorded, I was giving you advice. I was being a hype girly. I was kind of telling you like how you should approach life. I don't want to come across preachy on this podcast. I really want to come across as your biggest fan, your hype girl, your big sister, like telling you what to do. So we're just talking about my spa day for a minute to kind of take a back seat. So I'm in the middle of getting this amazing massage, and I think about the rest of my day. And I think about the fact that I have this hair mask in my hair, and I'm like, I'm going to have to go home and wash my hair and dry my hair and blow dry my hair and Dyson my hair after having this amazing body treatment. The woman was now massaging oils and everything into me, and I was like, I don't want to have a shower and wash all of this amazingness off. I wanted to penetrate my skin for at least 24 hours. So what did I do when I got out of my treatment? Ring ring, the hairdressers. I booked a blow dry and a treatment for my hair because sometimes you just have to have a self-care Saturday. Sometimes it's just amazing. So I had this amazing treatment, amazing massage, was wrapped in seaweed, getting my cafune done by the woman, the deep treatment massage, she was like massaging all my chest, my arms, my legs, my back, my stomach. Oh, it was the most beautiful experience. So basically, that's the day I had. I went from the spa, then me and my mom had lunch, which was delicious. I got a chicken and stuffing sandwich. I am a chicken and stuffing sandwich girly. There is nothing better to me on this earth than a chicken and stuffing sandwich. I'm not even joking. So me and my mom go for lunch after. It's amazing. I booked my hair appointment for 4:15 and I ring up. This is all last minute. So the spa treatment or a spa day was last minute. I ring the hair salon. Ring ring. Do you have any chance for a blow dry today? Yeah, no problem. Come in at 4:15. Ideal. I go to the hair salon. They're like, do you want a treatment in your hair today? I was like, what treatment does my hair need? So they did a liquid hair which lasts for 5 washes in my hair. So I go in, I'm talking to NASA, we're bantering, she's telling me about her birthday next weekend, it's St. Patrick's Day, she's asking me, do I have any plans? And I'm like, no. But that's besides the point. I had such a stunning Saturday. Then on my way home, I buy myself this water. Now, I am really working on something at the moment personally in my journal. So basically, I'm getting very clear on every single aspect of my life that my higher self lives, like what every single piece of my life looks like, down to the details. And when I tell you, I literally wrote down in my journal that my fridge will be full of glass bottled water. Now, ideally, maybe this brand, this brand is okay. It's Acqua Panna from Tuscany, but ideally I want that Newman water that I had in Marbella. Oh my God. When you hear the branding for this bottled water, it is so me. I'm a Taurus sun and a Taurus Venus. So that basically means I'm materialistic and I'm bougie, but I'm kind of materialistic in like a good way. I can just appreciate the nice things in life and the beauty in life. And to me, all water tastes different. Water has levels. Ballygowan and River Rock are bottom tier water. I'm just going to read you a little bit of the branding of this water that I'm going to have in my fridge. Newman water is white, gold, pink and black to satisfy the people who appreciate the small pleasures of life and know how to enjoy the perfect blend of luxury. White, gold, pink and black, the colours that compose the Newman universe, that symbolises style, glamour, fantasy and desire. Luxury is no longer about the most expensive price tag, but about combining top quality and exclusiveness. Luxury is white. It is style. That sentence is slightly problematic. I totally realise that. Newman Premium Water is a neo-luxe, a category with the highest quality standards, customer support and design in spite of being less expensive than other similar products. Newman is pink, fantasy. Newman is not water. It is the dream of quality bottled in an inspiring glass bottle. Newman Premium Water provides a new aesthetical experience, quality, fashion and emotion, much higher than any other brand in its field. Newman represents the desire for those who dare to make life more beautiful and where every moment is essential and surprising. And that's the bottled water I see in my future self's fridge. Like, I'm not even joking. I have gotten so specific when I'm scripting in my journal. I write about every single aspect of my life, what my days look like my day-to-days, like not my exciting days in my life, like birthdays or celebrations or stuff like that. Like, what does my regular day-to-day look like? What does my kitchen look like? What does my fridge look like? What's in my fridge? What does my bedroom look like? What view do I have from my bathroom? For example, my bathroom has a view of a body of water where you can either see the sunrise or the sunset. And I know what a lot of you are thinking, what is this girl on? But I'm not joking. I have just started getting so specific. My relationship, what we do for date night, what I wear, what clothes I wear in a day to day. What does my hair look like? My hair is going to be long, thick down to my ass. What kind of jewelry do I wear? What, like, down to the specifics of everything. My bed, my fridge, my shower, the friendships I have, the emotions I feel. I've just gotten so specific about it all. On my way home from my amazing day, I got my glass bottle of water and I have my crystal glass, and I'm here chatting to you. And today's podcast is just going to be a chat update of my Saturday. And what I'm hoping when you listen to this podcast is that you do something this evening, or do something on your Sunday or on your Monday or whatever day you listen to this, that aligns you with your future self. Like me, when I bought this glass of bottled water, or I got a blow dry after a spa day. Some people would think, I had a spa day today, I don't need to get a blow dry and a treatment on the same day, that's excessive. But I was like, okay, we're going to live in an abundance moment today. And not every day is an abundance moment, because, you know, we're trying to move across the world. That costs cash money. Not every day we're going to be doing spa days and getting blow dry. I'm not saying that that is not relatable, and if I'm not relatable, then I am nothing. Do you know what I mean? Like, I always aspire to be as relatable as possible. I have not gone on a spa day in I do not know how long. Years. It's been years since someone touched my body like that. But you know what I mean? Like, this is not something I do regularly. but the energy that I created for myself today. And I really do think that it all started with folding my underwear the other day. And I think I'm just on this momentum and I'm building. And today's episode was gonna have a specific topic. I was either going to talk about the fact that social media is a mirror, or I was going to talk about confidence. But then I was like, let's just have a break episode just to chat so you can kind of get to know me, because I don't know where a lot of you are listening from. I don't know how a lot of you listening know me. Like, did you just find this podcast online and now you're listening? Are you subscribed to my YouTube channel? Do you follow me on TikTok? Do you follow me on Instagram? Are you just listening to this podcast because your best friend sent it to you and was like, oh my God, listen to this, I loved it? I don't know where you're all coming from. So I feel like I just wanted to tell you about my Saturday today. So I did. And I kind of like chilled, fun, conversational episodes, even though I had such a stunning Saturday. I had such a stunning Saturday. I went to the spa, I got my hair done, I got a treatment. My hair is nice and shiny and silky looking right now. And if you're watching this, I cannot stop touching it. I am sorry. I bought my glass bottled water and I'm probably going to get some Thai food or Italian or something for dinner. And I'm just going to treat myself. But I am spending Saturday night in. I spent Friday night in. I have not seen any friends this weekend or in a week, really. I need to do a whole podcast episode on friends and stuff like that, because I'm in a place in my life at the moment where I don't see friends regularly. I'm so grateful. I have so many amazing friends and I communicate with them very regularly, but I am not socializing with my friends frequently at the moment. So this is the highlight of my weekend, my spa situation. I'm spending Saturday night chilling. I'm going to find a movie, or I'm going to watch Something's Gotta Give. I've watched Something's Gotta Give for about 3 weekends in a row now. I love that movie. I love that movie so much. The guy in it, what's the name? The actor? What's his name? Jack Nicholson. We're birthday twins. Maybe that's why I love the movie. I'm not really sure. And then tomorrow's Sunday and I have no plans. And if you've no plans this weekend, and if you've no one to hang out with this weekend but your parents, same. And there's nothing wrong with that. Not every weekend of our lives do we have to be popping bottles and hanging out with 100 different people and having this plan to go for brunch with this person and breakfast with this person and a walk with this person and seeing this person and going to this event and going to this birthday and going out and, you know, and when your life is in that season, it's great and it's amazing and it's sociable. But just for all the girlies who are spending their Saturday night in and maybe their weekend not surrounded by anyone, just themselves and potentially their siblings or parents or pet, cat, dog, puppy, pet rabbit. I'm not going to judge. That's so fine. And I don't want you to look at social media tonight and look at everyone who you follow who's at a party or at an event or going for a lovely Sunday hike with their friends and their dog or their boyfriend or whatever else. If you're spending this weekend alone, spend it filling up your own cup and spend it folding your freaking underwear. I swear to God, this folding underwear thing, I am a big fan. But that's, I suppose, what this episode kind of lent to or lent towards, is that even though you mightn't be surrounded by your friends or have exciting plans this weekend or next weekend or even for the next few weekends in a row, that doesn't mean you're living less of a life, and that doesn't mean you're not doing exciting things. You could have the most exciting revelation about yourself and your life and what you want to do and where you want to go when you spend a weekend in alone by yourself. Do you know what I mean? And I think that's why I love creating content on the internet as well, because when I consume the most content on the internet, whether that's YouTube or podcast or whatever, I'm alone. And it's like, I'm not alone because I'm spending time with this person virtually. So I hope you enjoyed spending some time this Saturday evening with me, or whatever day that you're listening to this. And I hope you enjoyed my Saturday update, because to be honest, it's like I was telling my friends, like, this is the way I did this podcast and the way I told you the story about my Saturday is exactly how I would tell my friends about my day. So it's like I'm telling my friends about my day because I feel like I'm building this community. I think podcasting is so intimate, and I like to imagine that we're all together in a room when we're listening, as opposed to like me just sitting in this room with this light in front of me and this camera and this microphone talking to myself, talking into the void. I really do like to imagine I'm like in a room surrounded by friends, because the way I'm speaking on this podcast is the way I would speak if I was chatting to a friend on a voice note. That's the kind of vibes. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. It was a bit of a different one. Tomorrow I will be doing an episode titled I am excited for tomorrow's episode, because tomorrow I will be giving you all of the big sister advice. I will be hyping you up. I will be, giving you some advice and helping you out, because tomorrow's episode is going to be titled Reasons to Break Up with Someone. So even though today I just did like a little daily update, tomorrow we're getting into it about why March, April time, if you're thinking about breaking up with someone right now, or maybe you're not thinking about it but you're just really unhappy in your relationship, then I'm going to convince you to, maybe break up with them. But that's going to be tomorrow. In the meantime, don't forget to follow this podcast wherever you're listening. Like if you're on Apple Podcasts, you can press a follow button somewhere. If you're on Spotify, there's a follow button. There's also a button where you can like rate it, the amount of stars. It just helps the pod. And the more listeners that I gather in this little community, the more exciting, fun things I can do. And I do love podcasting. So yeah, I'm just so happy I decided to do this week straight, because I feel like it's going to create momentum for something new and exciting. I have good feelings. I have great feelings, actually. So yeah, thanks for chilling with me. Happy Saturday evening, besties. Don't forget, you can share this podcast on your social media for free. Like, it's free to just do a quick story post and like a little link. You don't even have to say like, I loved this podcast. Rebecca is so beautiful, stunning, charismatic, hilarious, my favorite Taurus on the internet. You don't have to say anything like that. You can just post and say nothing and just post, click on Spotify, share to Instagram story, and just share this episode. You never know who else might listen. Okay, goodbye.